Hey guys, and I'm just gonna do a quick one, because I basically want to talk about people who are really just self-entitled, and I think it's so funny because I do a thing where, and excuse the blue mouth, I've been eating on Blue Snowball, so no, it's not like makeup gone wild, but anyway, so I do this thing where I give out free lunches and other things I do to help my neighborhood out because, we're having hard times, and it's just funny. The level of entitlement that some people will have, and it's funny because I'm starting to notice that some of the people that I help, they truly feel like they're just so entitled to the help or the free stuff that it's funny how they will think that by not showing up and accepting the help that they're punishing me, or they think that I'm supposed to run behind them to help them, and I think it's funny because it just speaks to the level of entitlement that some people have, and it's just, it amazes me that some people raise their children to think, some people raise their children on how to play off the system, and I'm not the system, and so I couldn't care less if you show up for a lunch or if you don't. It's like I was doing these things out of the kindness of my heart because, I ask for donations from the community, and sometimes I get them, but more often than not, I'm running this out of my own pocket. And so when I have a little more to give, I give, and I notice that's when these people will show up, like all the time. When you have more and more to give, they'll have more and more to take, and they will come and take and take and take and take and take. And then when you have less to give, but you're still giving, their way of showing that they're mad at you, their way of showing that they're gonna punish you is by not showing up the next day or by not showing up for a couple of days. And I just think it's funny because it's almost like they feel so entitled, like, I'll show you, you didn't give me what I wanted, so I just won't come tomorrow. And it's funny because I really don't care. I'm not gonna run behind you to help you. I'm not gonna chase you and go, oh, please take the lunch, please. I don't give a shit. I'm so tired of going above and beyond, and to the point, and it's sad, because I was doing this, and I will continue to do it, but it's funny because it just goes to show it's another generation being taught that they're entitled to a handout, and it's just sad. It saddens me to see these children being taught this, because I think if it were up to the kids, they would come every day. They don't care, but they're being taught that, oh, you didn't get what you want today, then don't go tomorrow. You'll be showing her. And it's sad, you know, it's just an entitled generation. An entitled generation of, you know, and it's sad. And, you know, I don't even know. I feel sorry for the kids because they really are just being taught that, you know, why work when you can live off of the kindness of others, and then when that kindness is good, then you keep going and you keep taking, and when that kindness is bad, you show them it's bad by, you know, you don't go for a couple of days. Okay. It's like some people are so used to getting a handout and so used to getting free and so used to their welfare and their food stamps and, you know, their free shit, that to the point where they not only expect it, but they just become so entitled to it that when it becomes not their level of what they expected, they're gonna punish you for that. And it's like, well, my program is gonna end on the 28th because that's just next month, because that's when I have decided I'm gonna end my program. But it's funny because I'm doing this because I want to. And it originally started back in April when all this COVID crap started going south, and you know, I just kind of wanted to help my neighbors. And so I started, and because the schools let out, and I thought, oh my God, there's a whole bunch of kids in my neighborhood who may have been depending on that school lunch, who now will not have that school lunch. So I thought, oh my God, what can I do for these kids? And so that's what I did. I decided to offer a free lunch, a free bag lunch every day with some type of sandwich type item, or a hot dog, or, you know, some potted meat and crackers, or a pack of Roman noodles, or, you know, but it was some kind of like sandwich, and a pack of chips, and a couple of pieces of candy, and some cookies, and a fruit, whether it was an orange, an apple, or a banana. But you know, that was the whole intent with the drink, you know, was to give the children, to just kind of help them out, and the parents out that weren't expecting this sudden, oh shit, what are we gonna do now? Because they, you know, most parents, even if you're getting food stamps, you only expect to feed your children maybe dinner, because a lot of children get breakfast and lunch at school, and so now all of a sudden school's closed and you've got to go from doing one meal to doing three. So I thought the best way I could help my community would be to offer a free bag lunch, and so I did. And you know, for the most part, I have, you know, it's been pretty successful, and I've had kids that come by and they're oh so grateful to get whatever I give them. And then, you know, there's the select few who think they're punishing me when they don't get what they want by not coming. And it's just funny, but I just wanted to make a quick video and speak to the level of entitlement that's being taught to this generation, which isn't surprising when there's videos out there of ignorant ass people teaching, 2 and 3 year olds to holler fuck the police. So I can't wait to see what the in-person school year is going to be like, because the first kid who takes their mask off and goes, fuck the teacher, you know, it's going to be some shit when we go from fuck the police to fuck the teacher, right? Because that's what's being taught to this younger generation. And I just want to say, my sons, my oldest daughter is damn near 30, and the other one is 24 and 5. So they've been out of school, public school. Actually, they've been out of school, public school, for a very long time, because I took them out in 4th grade and started homeschooling. But my sons, who are now 16 and damn near 18, have never been to public school. Not ever. They've been homeschooled. So when I made the decision to make the lunches for the students that went to the public schools, it was solely a heartfelt gesture. It had nothing to do with my own kids, because my own kids are here 325 days a year, 365 days a year. But anyway, I'm sorry guys, I'm tired, I'm aggravated, but you know, it's just, I wanted to help these kids, and you know what they say, no good deed goes unpunished. So, you know, anyway, it is what it is. And when you decide to help people and they think they're hurting you by not taking the help, you kind of have to laugh at it, because I have a good lunch regardless. And I have to be careful what I say, because in case the people who I'm talking about see this video, I don't want them to be offended, which is funny, because I care more about them than I think they care about anybody. I think I care more about their kids than they care about their kids. But anyway, so be careful when you're helping people, because some people don't need it as much as they pretend they do. They're just so used to getting it, they feel entitled. So be careful who you throw your pearls before, because, you know, the Bible does tell you don't cast your pearls before swine. And it does, you know, the Bible tells us that when you feed the least of them, you fed me, and that we're supposed to take care of our neighbors. But it also tells you not to cast your pearls before swine. So it's kind of up to your judgment to figure out which is which and what is what and where what applies. So just, if you're doing a good thing, make sure that your good deed is not being cast before swine. Have a good one, y'all.